I think this guy's stealing my backpack. Hola, amigo. All right, so we're in Bocas del Toro. At least I'm actually across the way from Bocas del Toro, but Bocas del Toro, Panama is the area we're in. So I wanted to just share a little bit about my path, my journey getting here. So I was in Puerto Viejo, Costa Rica, and coming across the border in to Panama was pretty crazy, actually, to say the least. So it was complete chaos, actually. So I get on my bus, the shuttle picks me up in Puerto Viejo, and everything's going well. It's about 15 minutes early, and so I start making my way to Panama. You hear that? That's my call. That's my wake up call every morning, actually. So all of a sudden, the bus stops in right at the border. I think, okay, great, I'm here. So this dude meets me there. He's like, "Oh, where are you from? Canada? Are you from Canada?" I'm like, "Yeah." There's a whole bunch of us. So he decides to point me out, and all of a sudden, the next thing I know, he's got my bag and he's beelining for the border. So I'm like, okay, what's going on? So I start following this guy. I make sure I have my stuff. I do my typical checks for my passport, my wallet, my other bag that I call it my little carry-on bag. And so this guy's going like 1,000,000 miles an hour to the point where we're losing people. I'm like, what, is this the deal then? Everyone gets a guy to bring them across the border. So I follow him, and I didn't know what else to do. I'm like, okay, this guy's got my bag right now, so what other choice do I have? So I proceed to go with him, and it's great. We took a picture across the halfway. This is the Costa Rica line. This is the Panama line. And then I get there, I'm looking around, and I'm like, okay, where the hell is everybody? Where's the rest of my group? I'm like, okay, am I being taken somewhere? Is something happening? So next thing I know, there's the immigration to get into Panama. So I go through, the guy's like, so then I get up there, and I don't know what's happening at this point. I'm like, okay, am I even getting into the right place? So I get up there, and then the next thing is, where's your plane ticket? You need a plane ticket out of Panama. I said, I don't have a plane ticket. I've got a ticket that shows that I'm taking a sailboat from Panama City to Cartagena, Colombia. Is this good? So they have their little conference, and after a few minutes, it's like, yeah, okay, we'll accept this. I'm like, holy shit. Okay. I'm like, now what? I'm at what's going on? I thought it was one bus straight to Panama, straight to where I was going in Panama City, right to basically Bocas del Toros. So then I get on this other bus. It's like a dingy old freaking bus, and it was very nice. And I honestly felt like I was on a Pablo Escobar thing, because he used to spend a lot of time in Panama. I really felt that way with the roads. I'm like, okay, I don't even know what's happening. So the chaos continues. So they just tell me, get into this bus. Whole new group of travelers this time. Looked like tourists from some Eastern Europe somewhere, maybe Czech Republic, something like that. And so I get on that bus, and then we start to drive. And again, I've seen this. I've seen these type roads, the whole path, the local towns, the cities, all of that. It looked like something right out of the movies. because I do watch a lot of Pablo Escobar stuff, truth be told. And also, too, the other thing, too, so there we are, we're just flying to get through the checkpoint. So then, the other thing, too, which was crazy, was you're literally driving along and you're completely swerving like crazy around these potholes. So, like huge, massive potholes in the middle of the road. So you're swerving around, there's other cars coming for you, you're like, holy fuck, we're gonna hit this guy. And sure enough, it would swerve over just in time. But it was absolutely crazy. So I still don't know what's going on. So then we get to this spot, there's a boat. Okay, Bocas Del Toro, it's a region of islands. So I'm like, okay, this at least makes some sense. So then I'm just on this boat, going somewhere, and I don't know exactly, I'm assuming it's going to Bocas Del Toro. I don't even know 100%, but, and this other guy then, again, comes in, right, and grabs my bags. Look at that. Pretty cool, eh? So, oh, there's a bridge. So here's kind of the, here we go. So then this other dude grabs my bags again, and I'm like, okay, these guys grabbing my bags. Oh, by the way, the other guy way back at the thing, of course, he comes on the bus before I left and be like, tip for me, please, tip for me. I'm like, oh, okay, now I get it. You don't, yeah. So I don't even know if he was an official border person. Another guy comes in, same thing, takes my bag to the boat. I didn't have much of a choice. He just grabbed it. And so I'm like, yeah. And I'm like, look, I gave out all my US money, buddy. And he's like, oh, some colonas. You have some colonas. So I gave him, which was about, I don't know, $4 or $5 worth of probably money. So that guy was a happy guy. He says, I see you when you get back here. So anyways, I'm going towards Bocas Del Toro, I hope. So then after about 30 minutes on this boat, and this isn't like a ferry or anything, this is like, you know, it's like a speedboat. So total movies, I'm telling you, this is a crazy experience. So then, finally I'm like, okay, there's an island, looks like a big island. I think this is where I'm going. I get there, finally, and I'm like, okay, perfect, I'm here. Okay, I'm just gonna put Aqua, beautiful island, eh? Is that something? So yeah, so then I put it into Maps.me. Where am I? Okay, here it is. Here's your location. I'm like, okay, there's no Aqua Lounge, which is my hostel. It's not here. So what's going on? So finally, I did see a sign. I'm like, okay, this just takes me to a dock. All right, so now I'm gonna have to take another boat to my hostel. So I didn't, you know, I book these things. I don't know. It's always a surprise what I'm getting into, to be honest. And so I asked this guy, look, Aqua, yeah, okay, yeah, I take you. I said, okay, this is the place. I'm showing him on my phone. And he's like, he didn't speak any English really. So he, I'm just going with this guy. Sure enough, that one was about 1 minute. And all of a sudden I get off. I'm like, okay, I'm on a dock somewhere. There is a reception. I didn't see a sign. And I'm like, okay, is there, is this Aqua by any chance? Like, I'm at this hostel. Yes, welcome to Aqua. And I'm like, holy shit. Anyways, I don't know if I'm articulating it well enough or not, but the whole experience was complete chaos. This whole border experience, where I honestly, and I did lose a hat. I might have lost something else small, because you're complete the whole time. It's complete chaos in terms of one thing. to another. You're being rushed like crazy. And these borders, it's all on foot. It's not what we're used to in North America, but you know, it's part of the experience. This island is absolutely amazing. Bocas Del Toros. I'm in complete paradise. And yeah, I hope you enjoy. And I hope if anybody's planning on traveling from Costa Rica to Panama, hopefully they got something out of this. And if you feel like you're not sure, just cross your fingers and hope you get to where you're going to be. I'm sure you will too. Peace out.